Hello and welcome everybody. Before we get started, take a look at this disclaimer and take a second to hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, share it with a friend, give me a follow on Instagram at The Trading Realtor. Let's go ahead and get started. The reason why we are all here today, I hope you guys are excited to learn this strategy of supply and demand trading because I am excited to teach it to you. A lot of you guys are here because you want to learn how to trade stocks, however that may be. You may be a struggling trader who's already active, wanting to learn to be more consistent. You may be a beginner who just wants to start by educating themselves first. Hand claps to you. You may be a wannabe day trader, which I do not recommend, but if that's what you want to be, this can help you as well. You might be a swing trader. You might be a Forex trader. Whatever type of trader you are, you can learn this strategy of supply and demand trading to help you be a more consistently profitable trader. And that's what I'm excited to teach you guys here today. So let's go ahead and get started with what are the laws of supply and demand. Now, before we get to what Investopedia says the laws of supply and demand are, I just want to throw out one thing. A lot of people ask me all the time, Alex, did you see so-and-so stock, XYZ stock, such and such stock? Look at the price, it went up like crazy. I could have made $1 million, right? Why did that happen, Alex? Why did the price go up so fast? And I always give the most simple answer of there were simply more buyers than sellers. That's what supply and demand is. So the law of supply says that at higher prices, sellers will supply more of an economic good. And the law of demand says that at higher prices, buyers will demand less of an economic good. And these two laws interact to determine the actual market prices and volume of goods traded on a market. So again, what does this really mean? Right? You might still be confused on supply and demand. I know it's Econ 101, but let's switch from the stock market and switch over to homes for now. Let's say you're visiting Atlanta. You're here for the weekend and you're riding around and you're seeing these beautiful homes and you're having fun in our city and you decide, hey, I think I want to move here. I like it here. I'm going to buy a house here. So you call somebody like me and say, hey, Realtor Alex, I'm just visiting the city and I would like to buy a home. Can you show me some homes to buy? And I say, no, I can't. We're full, man. Sorry, you got to get out. I'm just kidding. I won't say that.
If you are really thinking about moving to Atlanta, then you probably want to hire an experienced realtor who knows the city like the back of his hand. Who might that be, you ask? Yours truly. Click the link below to go directly to my website. Let's find you your dream home today.
But I will say, okay, sure, I'll show you some homes, right? And let's say we drive around to 3-4 homes and you find your dream home. You've got to have it. It's got the kitchen, the bathrooms, the backyard. Everything is perfect for you. You're ready to make your move. You want this home. So I go to work for you, right? I draw up this purchase and sell agreement. I send it over to the listing agent, the person who's selling the home, and they slap us with a counter offer. And the counter offer says we will only accept your client's highest and best offer. We have multiple offers. There's so many buyers that we can only accept the highest and best offer. So, you know what I say? Hey, let's try to find another home. Let's go and send some offers on 2 or 3 more homes for you. Right? Only to continue to get slapped with counter offers. What a real estate agent might say to you is, hey, look, there's a lot of competition in the market right now. There's a shortage of supply of homes causing an increase in prices. Now let's stop there. Increasing prices doesn't really mean that demand is decreasing. It just means that sellers can fetch a better price for their product. And it goes the same in any market. Legal or illegal. I don't care if you're selling cars or selling weed. Supply and demand dictates the price of that product, and it goes the exact same in the stock market. So let's take a look at this next chart. We're going to pretend that this chart is rising home prices for homes in a community called Facebook over the past 5 years, right? So Alex, how do I see at what prices people are buying and selling homes in this community called Facebook? I want to make sure I don't overpay for my house, but I want to buy in at a good price. How do I look and see those supply and demand levels? Here's the trick that I learned to easily identify supply and demand levels in any market, in this case, the stock market or our community of Facebook homes, right? So you want to first start with the 1 week candles. These are 5 years of 1 week candles. You can go back as far as 3 years, but you have to start with the 1 week candlestick charts, right? And I look for levels that stick out like a sore thumb, something that just sticks out and your eye just can't go away from it because it's sticking at you like a sore thumb, like someone sticking a middle finger at you, right? It looks like something like this. That's one place where I can see price was clearly supported and pushed up by possibly buyers. That same thing happened here and here, all at the same price level, right? Once I identify these 3 levels, I draw a horizontal line. I like to draw mine blue for demand. I don't know why, I just like blue. But I also draw a range around them because price, demand levels, and supply levels are never exact. It's always in a range. That's just one level that I found. And price is still way above, Alex. I don't think home prices are going to fall that low anytime soon. Are there other levels where people might be buying homes? I'm glad you asked because there are. There's another level that sticks out like a sore thumb to me right here. I highlight that and I see that same price level is tested and rejected again here, and then tested and supported again here. So I'm going to do the same thing, draw my blue line, and then I'm going to draw my range. I actually like to draw at least 3 levels, so I find another level here, a little closer to price. I do the same thing, I draw my blue line and draw my range. Now, here's the second most important part to this trick. After you're done drawing the levels on the weekly candlestick charts, switch down to the daily candlestick chart. Once you switch down to the daily candlestick charts, you should still see your demand levels respected. And in this case, we can see that they are. Actually, we can see that Facebook looks like it's entering one of our demand zones. We might look at this as a good place to buy a home. Hint, hint. So let's try one more. I have a chart of Microsoft. I'll give you a second, press pause or do whatever you need to do to see if you can find the levels first. And then I'm going to go ahead and draw them on there. So if you found any one of these 4 levels, a combination of them, all of them, some of them, good job. You're on your way already to becoming a profitable trader, learning the supply and demand technique. And once again, if we switch these down to the daily candlestick charts, as you can see, our levels are still respected. And it looks like same thing, Microsoft might be entering that demand zone, or it could turn into a supply zone and sellers might be selling at that level. We'll have to wait and see. The last thing that I want to leave you guys with is the beauty of this technique. It works in all markets. If you're trading Forex, if you're trading futures, if you're trading stocks, if you're trading Pokemon cards, it doesn't matter. This strategy works in all markets.